Good morning, my lovelies. What it do? What it do? What it do? This is Planet Based. Planet Based, the Tree of Life, Genesis 129. Hey, listen, man. We're going to get right into this. The name of this is called Snooze the Miserable, okay? Let me just say this. It's this lady that I had to snooze by the name of Connie Lester or something like that. Caswella, whatever her name is. I had to snooze the lady for 30 days because one thing I don't do is I don't entertain ignorance. That's not what my page is about. Okay, my page is about awareness. Okay, self-awareness. Okay, it's about presenting salvation to you and to all those. Mainly I go to the hood, okay, because the hood is, nobody likes the hood. The Indians don't like the hood, the Mexicans don't like it, nobody likes the hood, okay? So I go to the hood and I offer y'all a greater opportunity for you to pull yourselves up out of that hellhole that you're in of oppression, okay? That's what it is with that. Either you accept it or you reject it. The choice is yours. Nobody makes you do anything that you don't want to do. Nobody forces you to do anything, okay? That's what it is with that. That's what I do, okay? I'm about making actual change, okay? I'm about doing something about it, not just sitting on the internet running my mouth, okay? Another thing is this with Miss Connie is that Miss Connie is the type of person that'll sit up here and say nobody tried to help, and then when somebody came to her and helped, she refuses to help. No, Miss Connie, tell the truth and say that you refuse to help and stop playing victim like ain't nobody trying to help you. Okay, that's what it is with that. And nobody has time for your foolishness, lady. You are 54 years old or something like that. Nobody has time for all that. You are a grown woman. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody cares about you, Miss Connie. These other nations of people are in their glass houses throwing grenades at you. They don't care about you. I'm the only one that's out here doing this. Y'all not out here doing anything. Y'all talk that talk, but y'all really not about no actual change. Okay, that's what it is with that. So it should be, you should appreciate when somebody come to you, because don't nobody have to do anything. Okay, that's what it is with that. You are responsible for your own misery, your own happiness, your own whatever. But nonetheless, you said something about Moses, and I asked you, where did you get your information from? And you didn't even answer where you get the information from, which means you just blabbing off at your mouth all in your feelings, which is cool. You are entitled to your own feelings. However, to present your feelings as actual truth is a false doctrine, and I have to rebuke doctrines of devils. You got to understand, Miss Connie, is that you are the opposite of what God represents, okay? That's what it is with that. God represents purity and holiness and righteousness. You are the opposite, and anything that is an opposite of God and oppose of God, okay, is the adversary of God, which means you are a demon even within your own self, lady. Okay, that's what it is with that. You get on this internet running off at your mouth, lady. My question to you is this, Connie Consuela Lester. When you going to get your reparations, lady? When you going to get your land back? You got 2 daughters and you ain't got not a bit of inheritance to give to your daughters. When is you going to get your land back to give to your daughters? Okay, that's what I want to know. You're never going to get it, lady. You're never going to get it, okay? You get on this internet with all this mouth, but you got to beg the white man for medication to cure yourself. You ain't even trying to invent your own cure, lady. You got too much mouth for a lady that don't have no motion and no action with yourself. You need to pipe down, all the way down, okay? Hopefully, within this 30 days, you'll just delete yourself off my page, because there's no hope for you, lady. It's really not. Okay, that's what it is with that. My page is an end time prophecy page. Okay, I am the church. When you clicked on my page, you saw the menorah. The menorah stands for something, okay? And whether you believe it or not, you still held responsible for what you hear on my page. Okay? That's what it is with that, lady. Life is what you make it. Okay, you choose your misery, not the white man and not nobody else. And you out there in LA. Them Mexicans is brutal out there with y'all Negroes. Them Mexicans don't like you Negroes out there. And you like that oppression. And the worst yet, you love dragging your children into that type of oppression. That's not something that I want for my generations of children. We're trying to break the bondage. Okay, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to come out of this mess and come out of captivity. We don't got time for you, lady. Okay, this internet is only up for a short period of time. You ever notice how this internet is acting weird? Okay, it takes you longer to download things now. It ain't never take this long to download something. It used to take a few minutes. Now it takes close to 2 hours and over an hour to download something, lady. Okay, the time of the internet era is coming to an end. I have a mission to accomplish. I don't have time for your foolishness. You is too old, lady. You ain't got no legs to stand on. You ain't got no motion and no nothing. And you just on this internet spewing false doctrines based off your personal feelings. Lady, the world don't revolve around your personal feelings. When you get through your head, Casuela, Connie, Lester, that nobody give a damn about you, the better off you be. You'll jump into your rabbit hole because nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about your children that you brought into this world and gave them this life that they didn't ask for, and you have nothing to offer them. You ain't got no future to offer them. You ain't got no hope to offer them. You ain't got no land of inheritance to offer them. You ain't got nothing to offer these children. Yet they here. Why they here? Why are you here? You understand? So nobody got time for you, lady, and your personal feelings. Your personal feelings don't stop the world, and it ain't gonna move the world either. Okay, that's what it is with that. Nobody cares, lady. But I had to snooze you off my timeline. Okay, my post ain't for you. To be honest with you, my post is really for the converts who converted over to Judaism. That's who my post is for, because they made a wrong turn. Okay, that's what it is. And they need to come back before it's too late. And unfortunately, some of them sold out, but they're going to regret it at the end. But anywho, I'm about to get on out of here, man. It says Spike and Star, the brightest star of the constellation. Why I snooze the miserable. Miss Connie Casuela Lester, you are snooze, lady. I snoozed you for 30 days. I protect my peace of mind. You understand? And that's basically what it is. I cut my mother off for my peace of mind. I don't play when it comes down to my peace of mind and the information that I choose to consume. You are an ignorant lady at your own cause. You are a slave. You a slave woman, an immoral slave woman in captivity in her own mind. In the words yet, you got the audacity to bring children into this world with chains and shackles on their minds, okay? Which means the blind is leading the blind. You a blind lady leading other blind people. And what you think is going to happen, Miss Connie Casuela Lester? The blind leading the blind is going to die off into a ditch, okay? And that's where you on your way to, okay? The valley of death, lady, okay? So you're going to meet your maker, and you're going to meet your maker real soon. Ready or not, here it comes. You can't hide, lady, okay? Anywho, I'm about to get on out of here, man. It's that Spike and Star, the brightest star of the constellation. I might come back on here later on, okay? Because I still got some things I got to get off and get out the way before this internet shut down, okay? Time is of the essence, and time waits for no man. Definitely not Miss Connie Casuela, or whatever she want to call herself, okay? Time is against her, okay? All odds is against her. All nations is against her. The Mexicans is against her. All nations. The white man, she got to beg the Mexicans and beg people for jobs. Beg other nations, okay? That's what it is with her. Instead of getting out here and getting her own, okay? You got to get out here and get your own, lady, okay? That's what it is with that. I have a future, okay? Virgo Networks, the Animal Planet. That's my future right there. Okay, lady, I won't be part of the system. You are. I don't need money to survive. You need money to survive, okay? You need this, lady, not me. My life is what I make it, and your sorry, pathetic, miserable life is what you chose for it to be. Anywho, I'm out here, man, looking into your wealthy things you just don't see. I'm Goose.